everybody. It is Friday, September the 8th, and it actually is Friday because I have taken the day off of work. Even though I just had a 3-day weekend, work was crazy, and I'm a little overwhelmed. So I took the day off. I have plenty of PTO. I save all my PTO until the end of the year. I use it as I need it for doctor's appointments or if I'm sick. And then at the end of the year, if I have some left, I will take days off. Since it's September, I took a day off. It's the only day I've actually used for myself that I wasn't sick or I didn't use part of it for doctor appointment or whatever. And luckily, my work is different. Most people won't let you take off at Christmas, but we are not really allowed to take off when school is in session. I don't work at a school, but a lot of the people that I schedule do work in schools, and because that's such the busiest time, and that's when people need services, we don't take off unless it's like their fall break, Christmas break, summer. So our kind of time off schedule kind of revolves around school because when school's not in session, it's not as busy for us. So in the last video I got a new calculator. Yes, this one's from the Dollar Tree too, but at least it's bigger. So we're going to do September 1st paycheck, and we are going to start out with income. And so I budgeted $831. My actual paycheck is $838, and that's because my Aflac didn't come out of this one, because they took it out last time, so it gave me that little boost. And then I need to go in here to see how much Julian gave us. And so Julian gave me $140. So Julian, we had budgeted $100. He gave me $140, and then for extra is 0, which means that now we have $838 plus $140, so $978. So that's more than what we had planned on. All right, so for bills, we have 0 for rent, 0 for family heritage, and 0 for Erie, just like we budgeted. AT&T, still $95. Spectrum, still $85, leaving us at $180. All right, so I'm going to leave everything the same, and I'm going to use this extra to pay something down. So groceries, we're going to do 100, 40 for gas, 15 for pets, 10 for household, 17 for Netflix, 25 for cricket, and 25 for laundry, which is $232. It's still the same, but let's just double check now that I have this calculator that's better. 100 plus 40 plus 15 plus 10 plus 17, 25, 232. All right. Prosper is going to be the same at 426. Sam's will be 29, and Chase can still stay 0 because I still don't owe anything for that. And I'm not sure what Harbor Freight's bill is. So, let me check that real quick. So, I got that after a fight with Synchrony Bank because their stupid website won't ever load my credit cards. So, marking this with green because this is below budget. I mark these with green because they're above budget. Green is good. Red is bad. That's what I've decided. So my it's like $34.98 or something like that. So $35. So $426 plus 29 plus 35 equals $4.90. So we're in the good on that. And I'm going to leave that for a second. We're going to come down here and we're going to do income is $978. Bills are $180. Expenses are $232. And then the debt payments are $490. Okay, so $978 minus $180 for bills, minus $232 for expenses, and minus $490 for debt leaves us $76. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to make this debt payment an even 50 for a firm. So $50 for a firm. We'll go ahead and mark that down here for the miscellaneous. So minus 50 equals 26. So then what I'm going to do is I'm not going to put anything in debt because Julian had to have a new battery for his truck, which means we had to use some of this emergency fund. I also suspected that my sister was going to need some of it because she had quite the ordeal last week, leaving a situation that was not good for her. So I still have that. I'm going to put it back in there. She never came to get it. So, but if she needs it, I will wind up giving it to her. So we're going to put the last 26 in here. And then everything else is 0. So we had originally budgeted 9. We were going to put it into debt, but I'm just going to go ahead and put it right into this affirm to hurry up and get this thing just taken care of and get it out of my way. So $26 for sinking funds. And that's, I'm marking it as green because it's good. I want to save more. So this should leave me 0. So let's see. 978 minus 180 for bills, minus 232 for expenses, minus 490 for our debt payments, minus 26 for sinking funds, and minus 50 for our miscellaneous affirm, and it gives us 0. So we got 0. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go get the money that we need, and then I will be back to do the cash stuffing portion. Alright everybody, I'm back. I've been to the town where I work, which is where my bank is. I can't get to my bank because they're doing construction. They have some of the roads shut down. Normally I would walk there, but that requires me to walk a few blocks, and I had Azteca with me since I am off today. I took him to the dog park, and I was not going to leave him in the car for that amount of time by himself. And it's not necessarily hot, but still, it's like a little muggy outside. So what I have done was, out of my emergency fund, I pulled $76, and then which is what I needed to go with the 140 I already had, and I've just written myself a note back here that on Monday to draw that out to put it back in there. So just kind of swap it out. So first off, I'm gonna put my change in Fernanda, and I got quite a bit of it this week. Not Fernanda, Frida. Her name is Frida. I don't know why I called her Fernanda. Alright, that's all the change. And I called her Fernanda. Her name is not Fernanda. Her name is Frida. Okay, so I've drawn out. This should be 216. So 1, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 2, 10, 5, 216. Okay, I'm not going to bother putting it in the thing because there's not a lot here. So, up first is household. Oh wait, extra money. I have $1. That's all I have left over. So, let's see. Set that over there. So, household is getting 10. Gas is getting 40. My hands just, they don't want to work. Just don't feel like it today for some reason. Azteca and Patas Blancas is getting 15. And normally for the next envelope I would do like 250s or something, but since I couldn't get to the bank, I couldn't change this, and I just happened to have this, so I don't mind using 100. It just feels like once it's broken, once I break it, like it goes super fast is what it feels like. I know I'm totally in control of that, but it's kind of like to trick my mind into thinking that 250s is more than 100 when it's not. Okay, so as for this, so we paid the rent last time. Laundry, I'm just going to go ahead and put into my bag, and that is going to be 25. So I need to break this because I don't have another 5. I need to break this 10 over here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9, and 10. There's my note. It tells me that I need to put $76 in here. So we'll stick that back in emergency. This should be 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. So, we were on laundry. 25. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 20. That's for the next 2 weeks. So laundry's done. Nothing, 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 nothing. And then emergency fund should get $26. So I put this 10 back in the spot it goes. Put these ones back in the spot it goes. And remember that Julian used some of this because he needed a battery for his truck. Truck. So, we have, there's 76 that I gotta pull out of the bank on Monday. And then there is 1, 20, 30. 1, 2, okay, 2. And then 10, because apparently I can't do this. You know what, let's start over. Alright, so 76 plus 100 plus 20, 30, 40 plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. So plus 24. So there's technically 240 in here. Or there will be on Monday. whenever I replace that $76. And then the only thing we have left is the little $1 challenge that I randomly decided I was going to do one time. So we'll add our dollar bill. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Now I haven't decided. I'm not going to count this every time. I was just curious. There's $16 in here. Sorry if you hear the sirens going by. I live on Main Street, where I live. So there's a coroner's office across the street. The police department, the courthouse is up the street. I'm surrounded by lawyers and funeral homes. So lawyers, funeral homes, and police officers. So there's a lot of sirens going on for a small rural town. So I'm not going to probably count that every time. And I haven't decided what I'm going to do with it. But at the end of the year, I will pull that out. And we'll decide what... I'll decide what I'm going to do with it. Which one of these envelopes I'm going to put it in, probably. I've got... It's September, so I'm starting to think about the new year. And what this is going to look like. So I have some big plans. I'm excited. Hopefully things turn out the way that I want them to. Because if they do, like, I'll have new cash envelopes. I'm still going to be using a notebook. I'm just going to be using maybe not necessarily a lined notebook. I'm kind of looking right now. Not that I mind the notebook. I don't mind the notebook. I just... because I already do a dot grid journal, so I'm thinking that I might be able to do that. I've also kind of pondered or toyed with the ideas over the few years of putting my budget in my planner, but then I just want my budget by itself, and sometimes I want it separate, sometimes I want it together. So I'm still trying to figure out the logistics of what I'm going to do. And I'm still figuring out the design for my cash envelopes because I know what I would like. It's just, can I do it? Because they don't make transparent colored envelopes in the colors that I want. So that means I'll probably have to like overlay this with some type of transparent vinyl if I can find it. I found some. I might just have to put something in here to get it to look the way I want it to. I'm not sure yet, but that's what I'm thinking about. So I will see you all next, or in 2 weeks, on the 22nd for the last paycheck of September. And I hope you guys have a great weekend, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.